This is the latest satellite of Lee, and so Lee right now it's trying to develop an eye. Well, it's got an eye, but it's trying to develop it on satellite. And as you can see it on the satellite, that means it gets stronger. So that'll probably happen throughout the day today. It looks like it's trying to go right about in there. And there's another disturbance in the eastern Atlantic that could form, but it would likely stay out to sea. So let's just focus on Lee. Many folks a little concerned because that track is basically on a west-northwest track, almost a line, a straight line. And if you extended that line, it would head towards the United States, right? Well, at least in the short term, it's good news that it'll be north of the Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico, but they would still have some impacts because it's such a big, strong, powerful storm. So what happens after that point? This is going into Tuesday morning. So after that point, the models do tend to push it northward, have it hooking northward. Here's two big models that we'll look at. This is the GFS and European models. They're in pretty good agreement in the short term, and even down the road, really, they're starting to kind of come together a little bit. Tells us there's a little confidence. So this is Wednesday. I mean, this is, a little less than a week out, and it's still way out there. So what happens after that point? Well, they do turn it northward. Now, this is as far as I'm going to take it. I don't want to show you something that, super confidence in this, because this is going to be next Friday, for instance. That's more than a week out. And so, we want to watch this carefully. Right now, the latest trends and models are out here a little bit west of Bermuda, but still, there could easily be some changes in that track yet before we get to that point. So we'll have plenty of time to update you. Even if it stays out to sea, I think we'd still get some high waves, rip currents, and maybe a little bit of tidal flooding here, even if it wished to stay out to sea. We'll see about that. In the meantime, we got high pressure, cool front to the west, and we're hot and humid. Temperatures mid-90s today. The record's 98, the forecast 95, but the heat index 102. Still hot tomorrow, but then we do cool it down over the weekend. It's just not cool and refreshing as the dew points are still up. So Super Doppler 10, right now there is no rain, and we've got quiet weather for the morning, partly cloudy, and will be partly cloudy through the day. Is there any rain in the forecast? A stray shower or storm possible in the afternoon or evening, but there really isn't much. I think even a better chance of that to the west. Now we go into the overnight, stray shower to the north, otherwise quiet. Tomorrow, partly cloudy again, but this time we're going to see some isolated shower storms popping up. Now, this model is one of the wetter ones. It's got a big cluster over Hampton Roads. We need some rain, so it'd kind of be a good thing unless you have some plans, but right now I'm still going with 20%. I may up it if the model keeps up with that wet forecast. So 94 in Kilo Hills today, 93 Virginia Beach, mid-90s in Norfolk and Portsmouth, upper 90s Chesapeake and Franklin. The heat index 98 up to 103. And then 92 today in Melfa, low 90s in Hampton and Gloucester, 95 Newport News, upper 90s in Williamsburg. And that heat index, again, 98 to 103. Your boating forecast, winds out of the south, 5 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 3 feet, the bay's 1 to 2 feet. And at the beaches, here's some good news. The rip current risk has gone down. It is now low to moderate, so you will be able to get in the water. It's it's more safe than before, but still, you need to use some caution. All right, Friday 92, and then Saturday and Sunday 80s with some scattered storms.